Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in this world. God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're going to continue in Halley's Bible Handbook in the book of Isaiah, and we are in chapter 27, Revival of God's Vineyard. In chapter 5, verses 1 through 7, Isaiah sang the funeral dirge of God's vineyard. Here it is a joy song of the vineyard coming to life again. What a beautiful figure of Christianity blossoming out of the remnant of desolated Judah and spreading its benign influences over the whole earth. Leviathan, serpent, dragon, in verse 1, possibly meaning Assyria, Babylon, Egypt, or names of powers of evil. Corrective judgments on Judah in verses 7 through 11. The final gathering of Israel into the church, triumphant, verses 12 through 13. In that day, verses 1, 2, 12, and 13. Notice how often the phrase is used in Isaiah. In chapter 4, verse 2. Chapter 7, verse 20 and 23. Chapter 11, verses 10 and 11. Chapter 12, verse 1. Chapter 14, verse 3. Chapter 17, verse 4, 7, and 9. Chapter 19, verse 16, 18, and 19, 23, 24. Chapter 22, verse 12. Chapter 26, verse 1. Chapter 28, verse 5. Chapter 29, verse 18. Chapter 30, verse 23, etc. We might almost call that day the subject of the book, all mixed up with references to Isaiah's own day. Now we'll go over here and we'll read chapter 27 in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. In that day the Lord with his sore, or severe and great and strong sword, shall punish Leviathan, a large sea creature, identity unknown, and with a piercing serpent, or the fleeing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, or twisted serpent. And he shall slay the dragon, a large reptile that is in the sea. In that day sing ye unto her a vineyard of red wine. I, the Lord, do keep it. I will water it every moment, lest any hurt it. I will keep it night and day. Fury is not in me. Who would set the briars and thorns against me in battle? I would go through them. I would burn them together, or let them take hold of my strength, that he may make peace with me, and he shall make peace with me, and shall cause them that come of Jacob to take root. Israel shall blossom and bud, and fill the face of the world with fruit. Hath he smitten him, as he smote those that smote him? Or is he slain according to the slaughter of them that are slain by him? In measure, when it shooteth forth, thou wilt debate with it. He stayeth his rough wind in the day of the east wind. But this, therefore, shall the iniquity of Jacob be purged. And this is all the fruit to take away his sin, when he maketh all the stones of the altar as chalk stones that are beaten in sunder. The groves, or the groves and images, shall not stand up. And this is, the groves are referred to here as a Shephrim, wooden images of Canaanite deities, and the images or the incense altars shall not stand up. Yet the defenced city shall be desolate, and the habitation forsaken, and left like a wilderness. There shall the calf feed, and there shall he lie down and consume the branches thereof. When the boughs thereof are withered, they shall be broken off. The women come and set them on fire, for it is a people of no understanding. Therefore he that made them will not have mercy on them, and he that formed them will show them no favor. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall beat off from the channel of the river unto the stream of Egypt, and he shall be gathered one by one, O ye children of Israel. And it shall come to pass in that day that the great trumpet shall be blown, and they shall come which were ready to perish in the land of Assyria, and the outcast of the land of Egypt, and shall worship the Lord in the holy mount at Jerusalem. They'll come back. They'll fall down before the one true Lord, one true God. And as always, I love you.